I'm back here with another full face video, and this time we're using Huda Beauty. I'm gonna say this on the record, when it comes to Huda Beauty, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, and we're doing a full face of Huda Beauty. Before we get too into everything, I'm gonna go ahead and hydrate my lips with the Faux Filler Jelly Oil. This is Juicy Peach. I love the way this smells because it gives you that peach smell, but it's not super artificial and it feels amazing on the lips. We are going to prime the skin with the Easy Blur Primer. I've used this a couple times and I really enjoy it because it does give you that really nice soft wear blur, but it's silicone free, so it doesn't usually make my makeup separate and get greasy. I'm going to massage this more so in the center of the face, between the brows, on my nose, and then through my smile lines. Now that the porous areas are nice and smoothed and blurred, we're going to add a little bit of glow to the rest of the skin. I'm not sure if this product is still around, the Nymph Glaze Skin Glowing Perfector, but this product is gorgeous. I'm actually going to take this on a dual fiber brush and I'm going to use this on the rest of the skin to give a little extra glow to the complexion. I'm going to go through the rest of the cheeks. Do you see that like beautiful glow that it adds? Now that we've prepped the complexion, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of jawline concealing. This is the Faux Filter Luminous Matte Concealer in the shade Meringue. This isn't my go-to shade, but it is one that when I was on Huda Beauty PR, they sent me. I'm no longer on Huda Beauty PR, no shade. I know that they just had like a big changeover with everything when Huda took back over. I am not salty about it at all. I will continue to support Huda Beauty, but if they want to add me back to PR, I wouldn't mind. I literally just hit record and the air conditioner turned on. We're going to be taking a little bit of the Easy Blur Foundation in the shade Angel Food on a big buffing brush, and we're going to apply that. I squeezed out a little more than I anticipated, but that's okay. We will just go in and we're going to start blending it all in. I don't have any liquid or cream contour from Huda anymore. I used to have the Tantour, but I think mine was bad. I had it for like years, so I don't remember if I threw it away because it was bad or if I got rid of it because it was empty, but we're just going to go in and even out with the foundation. This is a little light. I'm really hoping that the air conditioner is not super loud, but it's getting really hot. We're going to go ahead and conceal under the eyes with that same shade Meringue. After I set my under eyes, I'm going to go ahead and set through the rest of the face, starting with my forehead, and then I'm going to go over my nose. I do a little extra powder on my nose since I do tend to get a little bit of oil peek through on the corners. Since I don't have a powder foundation from Huda, I am just going to use the translucent Sugar Cookie mixed with a little bit of the Cherry Blossom to set the rest of the face. I think starting now we're going to switch to voiceover for a bit because it's getting really hot and I need to turn the air conditioner on. Alright, starting off with the Glowish bronzer. This was a subdivision of Huda Beauty for a moment there. I loved this bronzer even though I know that Glowish is gone. Once we are sufficiently bronzed up, I'm going to go ahead and contour and do my brows off camera. I unfortunately didn't have anything to use for that segment. And then I'm going to go ahead and reinforce my contouring with a little bit of that Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Sugar Cookie. Now, when it comes to shadow, you can see I'm truly spoiled for choice. Majority of these I did purchase with my own money, but when I was on PR, I did get quite a handful of these. I think going into our eyeshadow look of the day, I'm going to start with the Pretty Grunge eyeshadow palette. I want to do like a darker, deeper smoky eye, and then I want to add a little bit of the neon shadow. One of my all-time favorite tricks is to take a little bit of my setting powder on a flat sponge and use that to map out the shape for like an extremely winged out eye look. And that's what I started with there before going in and blending out that deepest shade. Any of the eyeshadow steps that I'm doing along the outer part of the eye, I'm also doing in the inner part of the eye. There are a couple cuts throughout, but you can see I start with my darkest shade, going to a lighter shade, going to a lighter shade, and then going to a lightest shade. And now we'll be taking this fabulous like blue-brown duochrome and popping that in the center of our halo eye. And then highlighting our inner corner with a neon green shimmer. And then to intensify the grunginess of the eyeshadow look, I'm going to go ahead and smoke out the bottom lash line with a black and a dark brown all the way along the lash line to the inner corner. Now we'll be highlighting with the Huda Beauty Glow Obsessions Highlighter Quad. I don't know if they still make these either, but once again, when I find something I like, I will hold on to it till the end of time. Popping on a little bit of a peachy blush. I don't remember the name of this one, but these were their like blush cream sticks. And then I will be applying lashes off camera before going in and doing my lip combo. This is the Huda Beauty Lip Contour Liner in Honey Beige, followed by the Huda Beauty Faux Filler Lip Gloss in She Flirty. Now it's time to set the makeup. I'm using the Easy Bake setting spray for the first time ever, so I'm unlocking the cap, and then I shook this for, I probably can't even tell you, maybe a minute or two, and then like continually struggled with the sprayer. You'll see here, this is an unedited clip. I actually cut it down from how much I was shaking it before it finally sprayed. And this is how the makeup is looking after it is set. We're going to switch back from voiceover and I'm going to give you my final thoughts. Normally in my full face routines, I go through product by product and tell you what my final thoughts are. But honestly, I'm going to tell you this. I love Huda Beauty products. Every Huda Beauty product I have tried, except for the lip contour stains, have worked beautifully for me. So I will continue to use Huda Beauty. It's one of my all-time favorite brands, and I'm just really excited to try more. You saw how everything all came together here, and I love the way the makeup look turned out. Thanks for watching, divas.